solstice sun.
It's a golden age once more. Time has come to open up the door, to open up your heart, to open up your heart chakra and find your deepest love, find your deepest love.
This is the stones, and some of them have runes carved into them and a small cross as well.
Raise up, wake up your kundalini inside. Sun rays, the vibration of creation so high. And I meditate, activate my third eye. I'm a portal for love and I'm bringing good in the light. Calling the goddess. I thought here she comes, a perfect reflection of me. I am the goddess of love, just like ancient Egypt. It's a golden age, we're bringing heaven to the earth. And I feel the light rays, say, it's the golden age. I feel it in me. The goddess in me is like, ooh, say, it's the golden age. I feel it in me. The goddess in me is like, ooh, it's the golden age. It's the golden. Everything that you say is a spell, it's all in the words. Think of sticks and stones, cause they bruise you and they hurt.
Look at state of my hair. So it's been a very successful ray. We charged up from the stones, really charged, it felt beautiful. And then I got high on some cacao, which means I opened up my energy field from cacao. And then hay fever hit me again. Now, I have had hay fever and I've been able to get rid of it through spells. So I was getting rid of it through spells and it was gone pretty much for the whole of the holiday. Well, now as soon as I opened myself up on the cacao, so my energy field was open, then hay fever came. So that means that it is a spell. So we can get rid of it through spells. So I need to just try and get rid of it again now. What I was doing was I was keeping on top of the spells, and so it was keeping it away. But I kind of stopped doing it because, you know, I was on top of it, and obviously opening myself up, it's like all the spells have hit me at once. So hopefully I'll be okay soon. And I didn't get a chance to record my song in the stone circle because we went today. Look, there's the solstice sun, how beautiful. The solstice sunset. Yes, we went to go to the main circle today, and we went to go on the exact time when the solstice happened, which was meant to be 3:57. Anyway, guess what? We get there, they've closed the circle, and so you're not allowed to go inside the stone circle. Very convenient that they close it on the solstice, you know, the one day where people want to actually celebrate and utilise the space. The spaces were made for solstices, and the historians know that, even if they pretend that they're just burial grounds. The historians know that they're aligned to, you know, the solstices and the sunrise and the sunsets and stuff. So they know that that's why people go, you know, for the solstices. So to close it on that day, it's the black magicians, the night basically, closing them so that we can't utilise them and bring in the light and stuff. So it's happened before at Stonehenge. They suddenly like, oh no, you can't go inside the stones. You hear this hay fever, is so silly. Excuse the car, by the way, because we've just tipped everything up everywhere whilst we was getting all the crystals out. So they said we can't go in. I told the woman, I said, listen, love, you're working for the night right now. I know you want to be, I know you think you're a good person, and I know you're trying to do good, but you're not doing good right now by not letting us, you know, and anyone else go in and do their celebrations. Because what we do is we take our crystals, we take the holy geometry, we open light portals, we bring in the light, we do spells for humanity in the world and stuff. We just do good stuff. And of course, like I said, that's the reason these places even exist, is for people to bring in the light like that. So anyway, what happened was, a silly woman finished work at 6 and they all left. So after 6 we were able to go back. Obviously we missed the exact time the solstice was, but we were able to do our ceremony outside the circle, just really put our crystals out, try and connect as best we can. As soon as they all left to go, we were like, right, they were gone, so we were able to go in there. We've been in the circle now, we set up properly, and we were able to do our proper charging up. I feel so good, but it was windy, too windy to record, and obviously now I can't record because I sound like this. But also I was planning on, if it was windy, I was going to take my tent and sit in the tent and record, you know, in the tent. And what happened was, number one, when I got in the circle and charged up and stuff, my phone died. The second thing is, our tent is broke. Like, the first night we came here, and this was literally the night before we got the ferry, we pulled in like a woodland area to sleep for the night, and our van was too full. We have a pop-up tent, so we just pulled the pop-up tent out on the side of where the van was, just on some grassy area. We popped it up and slept in that because there were so many midges, we just had to jump in really quick. Somehow, somewhere, the pop-up tent has broke, where like pop-up tents, they have like this kind of bendy plastic in, and it pops it all up. One of the bendy plastic sides have snapped, so the whole tent was like concave in the morning, and it snapped even further now. You can't, it's like basically fully broken, popped out the fabric, it just doesn't work anymore. So the tent didn't even work to record in the tent. So I charged myself up with light, and what I know is that because I've filled myself with light, my nervous system's filled with light, I've activated my DNA, I'll have this light and this energy in me now, and it'll manifest in my life, and it'll ascend me and my energy in general. So I know that I've got this solstice light in me now, so whenever I record, that light will be there. So I didn't need to necessarily record in the stone circle. It sounded nice, it sounded like a really good idea. I mean, I would love to still do it, and I will do it at some point, maybe somewhere a bit more appropriate or where the conditions are right, but it didn't happen this time. So just before we get tucked up for Beddy Boo, there's the sun last time. We're going to see, we're just going to go and touch the last few stones and then be off to bed. What are you doing? They're silly.